What is going on? I'm zmot. Welcome to my Friday giveaway video. This is funded by you guys throwing creator boost zmot in your shop in every single Supercell game. So thank you to all of you who are doing that. Now, last week, the prize was a red Boom Beach t-shirt. And I said if you guys could get over 100 likes, then we'd give away 2 of them. And I gotta say, well done to all of you. You guys did it. Now, there's going to be another prize coming in this video. It's going to be that Boom Beach Zooka figurine that a lot of you want. I don't know, let me know in the comments, do you prefer things like figurines or t-shirts? It seems like figurines are a bigger deal, but I'd love to hear your comments. And if we get over 150 likes on this video, we're giving away that Zooka prize. Otherwise, it's back to t-shirts for you guys. Anyways, moving on forward with the drum roll. The winners, yes, winners, 2 t-shirts are Commander Jacko. Throw in 2222444 in the comments. All you had to do was throw the number 224 in there somewhere, which is how much damage per second those vampire Zookas did. Bill Hudson is our bonus winner, throwing code ZMOT in the shop at least, what is that, 1 million times? And Orion coming in with the backup winner. His win rate this Warships season is 1.0224%. So do join my Discord. You'll find the link up there in the top. Congrats to all the winners. Let's get that figurine rocking and rolling. I'll tell you how to win in a second, but first, how to win on Warships. We're gonna do all sorts of game modes. The face cam is fully off. I did not sleep last night, but man, my new haircut is looking fresh. Tough decision. Full gameplay. You'll see right here, we are winning because people are not getting engine rooms, and some people are just straight up retreating. They are just done with the season. 5 engine room players, they're just noping on out. Back and forth. This is not a heck of a lot of fun at the moment, but there might be a beacon of hope on the horizon. I hope those shock bombs will get us a win. I'm going to do one battle on this because this is like watching paint dry. In order to get my chest, which only needs 8 engine rooms, it's probably going to take me somewhere between 15 and 30 attacks. Keep getting these kind of bases. They've got 100% building health. They've got 100% building damage. Chances are it's going to all come down to percentages, and those kind of battles not super duper fun. But that's kind of what it is this season. So we're just going to have to grin and bear it, as they say, using our tanks to clear those front things. That is fairly important. And then ignoring the sniper towers for the second, we will have to deal with those cannons pretty darn soon, but we should be able to do so using our good friends, the crystal clitters, dropping them onto that shock mine, distracting that cannon, and then bringing our tanks on in. No Everspark, no troop health. The fact that we're using tanks without troop health is just absolutely ridiculous. But that is how it's going to get us further on in the tech tree. And this season, further on in that tech tree is fairly gosh darn important. We shall wait and find out just how the heck it goes. But I'm really hoping that all of this shock bombs helps us get further in the tech tree, because getting 1 engine room or 0 engine rooms or 0 engine rooms over and over again, not super duper fun, as our tanks help take down that there microwaver. We're gonna get a decent amount of percentage simply by having our Grenadiers chucking over the top. On these kind of bases, you want your Grenadiers chucking into the middle of the mix, because that's gonna get the most damage. Right now, our Grenadiers chucking over to that right-hand side is getting us like 1 building hit at a time. We can get like 5 buildings hit at a time back there, as our last lonely Grenadier dies. And let's have a look at our percent versus percent. 0 AM, a player I've based a lot this season. They pick up the win. Good game, bro. If I had Rocket Choppas, if I only had Rocket Choppas. And speaking of Rocket Choppas, this is my other account. You might recognize the base. I believe it's basically the exact same base, but we're down in 18. And the reason for that is because I don't have any building damage, don't have any building health. By the way, we will do some operations and PvP and all the rest, so do stick around for that. Warships first to get it out of the way. Let's claim that chest, hoping that makes for more excitement, more fun. Now, this base is not going to stop anyone. We're well aware of that. And it's crazy how everyone clears this base and no one clears the other base, just showing how different your tech trees can be. Really banking on getting laser rangers, having a little bit of fun with those. Yes, I could go backwards and get troop health and troop damage, building health and building damage, and get this account into diamond, but there's lots of time left in the season, so we're just gonna keep on pushing forwards. Let's just drop you about there. We'll drop Everspark about there. And then just all of these things 5 wide. We're not going to do anything fancy on this hit. I just want to see how the heck shocks are going to do for us. I think shocks are going to be a big deal. I am going to get this engine room. Then we're going to come over here and we're going to use those explosive drones on that back right engine room. Seems like the easiest possible way to get all of our stuff over here. Actually, you know what? I can flare into here because we have shocks. Typically, I've been flaring further back because we need our riflemen to get there in time to protect our rocket choppas. But look how good shocks are doing for us already. So critters have arrived, riflemen have arrived. And now because of all of this goodness, 1, 2, 3, 4, we can throw a shock back about there. We can throw that onto there and that onto there, exploding all of the things directly in the face. And then flaring onto that final engine room should go down pretty darn quickly. Shocks making a mockery of 5 engine room bases. Lots of fun there. Making those explosive drones way more predictable. Three-Eyed Raver, by the way, one of my favorite names on Boom Beach. Love it when I see creative, funny names. These explosive drones combined with, where are we? That crystal shield projector. It's been a little bit iffy because sometimes buildings will turn and kill your troops or remove that shield projector, but as you saw there, the fact that we can throw shocks on top just makes that ridiculously overpowered. And if we go against one of these strong 6 engine room bases, we could very easily throw one right in the middle of those 3 engine rooms. Let's try a drawing. If we drop one right about there, we can shock all of the things around it. This drawing is terrible. Okay, let's back that up a little bit. So if we throw our explosive drones right about there, we can then throw a shock there and a shock there and should be able to, in theory, explode 3 of those engine rooms. So could be very helpful, could not be. We'll find out, but what I'm likely to do on my other account is we could just clear as much as we can and save all of our gunboat energy and then drop it at the back and hopefully get 3 engine rooms. Is that a super sexy strategy? No, but as you saw there, explosive drones, pretty darn awesome. And if you haven't watched any of my other videos before, how these guys work is by using life leech. The same thing as your tank tribes have right now, the same thing warriors have, but instead of life leeching to heal themselves, they actually life leech 10,000 damage towards themselves, and they only have 410 health, so not super great on that front. On the plus side, it does make that crystal shield protector fairly useful. Also, explosive drones becoming useful, which frankly is pretty darn good, using 2 of the worst abilities and making them super overpowered for once. Anyways, we're going to do an operation attack. I am going to attack complex, and the reason why we're going to do that is because this is a long, long walk. I don't have a lot of gunboat energy, but we're going to try to do some magical stuff here. So busy, busy, hot beach, dangerous, dangerous, dangerous beach, and then 2 to 3 shocks on the core depending on how you play it. We're going to use shock knuckles because it's a great way to do it that you don't see often enough. Also, anytime that speed serum is here, swapping out brick for bullet is a darn good idea, so we're going to give that a go, hoping to clear all 9 mines. We'll see how that goes. Didn't get them all, not the worst thing, but next up we're going to drop an artillery on that front cannon. That's fairly important. That makes your troops sit just beautifully. Next up, I am going to try to save some gunboat energy. We're going to do that by dropping you guys right there and then all of you guys over in here. What that's going to do is that's going to let us use 1 smoke at shore instead of using 3, and then we're going to flare back into that neighborhood and just hope and pray that we have enough gunboat energy to get back there. It's going to be tight. As you saw there, we're only at 87 GBE. This is unboosted on an account that is not known for GBE. We're going to try to keep that delay as well. I know I preach about the delay, but it is so gosh darn important. Will make your attacks better. Oh, clearly that second flare, or first flare I should say, was not in the right spot. We need to keep the delay back here though. As you can see, we are in great shape. Gonna click that button. We're gonna flare over into there, shock there, and then whatever the heck those things called. Go, bullet, go! Okay, bullet out front with our good friends, the speed serum, rocking and rolling. Our troops are just absolutely crushing on that core. I don't think we're gonna have the damage, but did pretty darn good for an unboosted hit on deep cut. Did some great things there, dropping the heavies to distract the rocket launcher and that grappler. Let's just double check to see how much damage we've done here. Let's see here. We did, what is that, 1.9, about 1.5 million damage, setting it up for someone on an easy finish. 12 hits left. That's gotta be one. That's gotta be one. Lots and lots of love left to be there. So often I try to do unboosted hits because I find that it makes my skill and thought process be elevated, but only doing that when there's lots and lots of hits left. Because, I mean, if I would have boosted any statue, that would have gone down, would have had either an extra shock or some extra damage. Speaking of damage, let's throw that into the storage shed. And when I say I would have boosted, yes, I don't have powder, but that's where all my diamonds go towards, is getting more powder. Silly, I know, but that's what happens with multiple accounts. And last but definitely not least, these tribes are ridiculously fun. If you like tanks, there's the tank life leech, makes them basically indestructible. If you like tanks with scorchers, you can even boost that up, getting scorchers and tanks, what do they call them, skanks? Getting your skanks, dropping them all over the map. And of course, critters and barrage boost. This is pretty darn great for everyone out there. What we are gonna do is use it in a little bit of a different way than usual. I am gonna try to get, come on, give me, we're gonna load, do we have a kitchen sink? Let's see if we've got one of those to load. Do we? No, there we go, mixed bag, right about there. We're gonna get one of everything, and that is not one of everything. Why do we have 2 boats of Ewan? That is not the plan. There we go. That is one of many things. Obviously, you can't have one of everything. Imitation game for max level players with 4 strong tribes is just straight up ridiculous. Dropping all of our things and then throwing all of the barrages as we speed serum to speed up our barrage. By the way, not a thing. Crushing imitation game. I don't know. There's a lot of things going on right now. Warships, I am curious to hear what you guys think about this season of Warships. It is not an easy season. The 5 engine room level, the 6 engine room level are both just ridiculous. There are people playing like 20 matches to get 1 engine room, getting 15 wins along the way. Like, it's easier right now to rank up than it is to get an engine room. Some people like those kind of seasons. Those people who like it generally have instant training. I have seen people at the 6 engine room level literally just retreating and picking up wins. If you don't have instant training, but you've got all of the building health, all of the building damage, and you match a 5, you can literally just retreat and pick up the win. Don't have to drop any troops. Great for not using instant training, but I'm not totally sure that's great for the game longer term. And I am one of the people who does stupid things like wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning thinking about how we can make Boom Beach better. That's a lot of B's, my buddies. So if you are one of those people as well, do consider dropping those ideas in the comments. Oh, I forgot all about it. Duh. Forgot all about it. That Boom Beach Zooka. Okay, we're gonna give that away next week, assuming there's enough likes and comments. Actually, just likes. If there's over 150 comments, sorry, 150 likes, we're gonna give away that Zooka. Otherwise, it's back to a t-shirt for you guys. I am also potentially can be swayed on that, but what we're looking for is a book. I don't care if it's a good book or a bad book. I would prefer if it's a book that you enjoy. I am at the point where I have read many books across many genres, and always looking for a new book for me, for my kids, for my wife. I don't care what it is. I would love it if you just comment any book down below in the comments, and if you use code ZMOT in your shop, you get a bonus entry, of course. So do let me know if you're using code ZMOT in your shop. I can't prove it. You can lie to me. I'm okay with that. But let me know any book. Doesn't have to be Boom Beach related. Doesn't have to be fantasy related. Can be Hop on Pop. And I know that someone out there is gonna, the first person to comment is gonna say Hop on Pop. But Thing 1 and Thing 2 got nothing on Zookas and Grenadiers and all of the rest. So leave me a book down below. I don't care if someone else has said it. It just has to be a book. I will draw the winner from there. Also, do let me know, like I said, do you like t-shirts? Do you like figurines? Do you like in-game items? Sadly, there's no in-game items for Boom Beach. I've been pushing for that for a long time. If you guys remember Code Red, where they had those flags on the headquarters, that was awesome. It was little, it was tiny, but it was something, and it was the sign of things that we hoped were to come, but never did officially get, not even officially, just never got here. So would love to see something like that in game. But if you play other games like Clash Royale, Brawl Stars, any other Supercell game, I don't think Heyday has in-game items at the moment. I don't know if that's coming or not, but if you play any other Supercell games, do let me know. And if you want to play, and I believe it's called MoCo, the new Supercell game about fighting monsters, do hit me up. I've got invite codes for those for free. Just mention mo.co in the comments. I'll send you one of those. I think they're only for Android at the moment. Would love to hook you guys up with those as well. Totally separate of the prizes, just trying to give stuff away. Also note, this is just me trying to do something for the Boom Beach community, trying to get some excitement. If you have other ideas of things that could be done, do let me know. I am at my wit's end at all times. Been playing Boom Beach for a long time. If you're a new player or an old player or somewhere in between and you've got something you think could help, would love to hear that as well. So, to summarize, throw a book, not that, that's already been given away. Congrats to our winners, Commander Jacko, Bill Hudson, and possibly Orion. And if you're not clear what that Orion thing is, if either of those players don't join my Discord, Orion will pick up the t-shirt. If neither of them do, I'll draw one more person next week, but you've got 6 days to claim the t-shirt, my friends. Don't make me give it to Orion. That's the last thing we want to do, as many people out there are going to comment. Orion doesn't need any more Boom Beach stuffs. That's it for me, though. As always, thank you for coming in, liking, need 150 of them, subscribing, sharing, clicking the bell, commenting #1, though. I really, really do enjoy spending my weekend with you guys, going through the comments. Lots of you guys had clever, clever comments. I wish you could all win. I don't have enough prizes to make that happen, though. Keep your Boom Beach submarine diving. I'm Zmot. Thanks for coming in. Peace.